semi-finals. Moving through to this final here, you see all the teams there on screen: Japan, Puerto Rico, France, USA, Brazil, Spain, Italy, and England. It's anyone's day today. It really is.
It's a good way to say that. You know, England making it in on the bubble as well, and we talked about it earlier, swapping out their men's prone. He had such a great. I'd like to know why.
That's a good point. Yeah, Andrew Byatt not participating in this team relay. He won the gold yesterday for the prone men. Probably saving his energy for the weekend races, the distance for the prone. We see Hector Jessel replacing him from Team England.
And maybe give Hector an opportunity, right? And Hector's fresh. He didn't race yesterday, so that might give Team England a little extra oomph and allow, you know, our gold medalists to save something for the distance.
Good
and
point.
Here we go. They're getting ready.
Under starters orders, remember, valuable team points coming up. Team Spain on top of the team's point podium right now, but a lot of discipline still to go. A little bit of nerves. You see everybody kind of get ready, and then they sort of back off, Candace. It's a tough one right there on the old start line, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to be ready. And it looks like they're there. They're listening for Anthony, race director, and here we go.
And there is the start. Men's prone 4-man/women relay here, and it is an even start all the way across in this M-shaped course. Coming up, Bo. Oh, look at this big breakout right off the bat.
So Nomura from Japan out in front. Carlos Alonso just there on the left of screen. He's got Baptiste Couchard just next to him. Max Torres, I believe, is up there as well in the mix.
How important is it for this whole shot, Candace?
Very important for this whole shot. And he's just so strong on his belly. You can see a lot of these other guys are up on their knees. And again, you said he shaped his own board. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's gets some requests after this performance here at the ISAs.
Doesn't it look a little bit narrower?
It's pretty knifey up in the front. And here we have Team France in second position. So Team France had a nice clean turn. And it looks like Spain's in third place. So this is interesting that back group got a little bit clustered around that first turn. So Team Spain was a little bit behind coming out of that turn. Hard to tell who's in fourth. It looks like maybe Max Torres from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, there's pretty even there. Fourth, fifth place at the moment. So Nomura jumping off his board. Yeah, spinning around that buoy turn there. You can see them catching some small bumps there. Downwind run. These men are just amazing at this downwind running. Obviously, we see Carlos Alonso there turning around. Max Torres now up into fourth place.
And Max knows that he has to work as hard as possible. He is a surfer. He's a SUP surfer, but he also is a traditional surfer, right? So he does have the prone paddling abilities, but he knows that he wants to put his team in a position to get a medal. So
definitely. And again, it's not Max Torres' number one discipline. He is a SUP surfer. Two-time gold medalist in SUP surfing, comes out of nowhere to compete, and he did in Puerto Rico as well. But he's really been taking on the prone discipline more and more as he goes along in his career.
Well, he's a lifelong surfer, right? So surfers, you got to paddle on your belly to get into a wave. So he knows how to do that.
And it keeps him in shape, his dad said. There is Couchard from France in second. So out in front for Team Japan coming into the beach. They will do the handoff to the SUP women who are geared up, ready to go. And this one's shaken out pretty nicely. Here comes So Nomura right into your screen. And he's got about a 4-board length coming into this first lane.
Yeah, and he's going to tag off to Rika, and she is going to be hunted down by our French paddler.
Iona
Rive going to be tagging. Here's
also, I think what we're going to really find is Mara Carmen going to come quick out of the gates from Puerto Rico in that fourth place. But we see So tagging off there with Rika.
I'm going to give Zoe the gold medal for sprints. I mean, he sprints around that chicane faster than anybody else, Candace.
He's pretty quick.
There's the tag. Japan first, France second, Spain third, Puerto Rico with the tag. Here comes Mary Carmen off the beach. Let's see if she can make up some distance, Bo.
Yeah, it's got Rika Okawaki from Japan out in front at the moment. But Mara Carmen is going really strong. She's trying to chase down third place at the moment.
You know she wants to get to that buoy at least ahead of second and third. She's going to work as hard as she possibly can. And it's difficult in this upwind. So Rika's going to have a nice, clean opportunity to turn this buoy. You know Team Japan wants to win this relay really bad. They want the overall, and they're in a really good position for it.
That was another thing. They are in a good, sitting in that number 2 position.
Yeah,
right now. They're very happy with that.
There's a lot of points on the line in this race, And you can see it looks like Marie-Carmen is putting herself in third position now. So she's past the second place. She's chasing down Team France.
Yeah, Iona Rive currently sitting in that second spot, and Iona actually making up some distance on Rika in that lap.
That's right. Yeah, Rika now turning around this second buoy turn. She's got one more final buoy turn before making her way back into the beach.
Oh, Rive almost going over. You saw her lose her balance there. That opens the door for second and third.
That's
third and
Alba.
fourth.
Alba in Spain now taking over Marie-Carmen from Puerto Rico. So Alba's moved back up into third place. I think Marie-Carmen's going to chase her down on this stretch here, though.
It's a tight one.
Yeah, that must have happened on that downwind leg. She must have just got a few strokes ahead to get the inside shot for that buoy turn.
Give it to Rika Horikoshi, though, holding it off the field. It's always hard being in front, Candace. Tell us about that. You've been in front a lot.
I like being in front.
We all like being in front.
Is it harder to be in front because you don't really know what's going on behind you? How would you summarize that?
For some athletes it is. Some athletes it's not. Sometimes, some athletes aren't used to being out in front, and so they don't know how to be chased. Some athletes like being out in front and they know how to be chased. So it's just every athlete is different. But knowing that there's nobody out in front of you and knowing that you are being chased, it's, you got to paddle scared, but you got to paddle confident.
That is the truth. Coming in for the final leg, going to hand off to the prone women. It's Japan in first, France in second. Look at this. Team Spain putting some pressure on France for that third place spot, Bo.
Yeah, Alba Alonso there putting in some really strong strokes. I think she's actually going to catch Iona here from Team France. So it looks like we might have a change of situation. Japan still out in front at the moment. Team Spain now looking like they're in second place.
So you're going to have a distance gold that's going to be chased down by a technical gold and a technical silver and maybe eventually a technical bronze. We haven't seen where Team Italy is in the mix here.
A lot of medals on the water right now is what Candace is saying. Judith Vargas, your gold medalist from yesterday in the women's SUP 10, currently sitting in that second place position. She's going to start putting on some pressure trying to overtake that first because she loves the start. Always comes out of the hole great.
Yeah, and our Japanese paddler is really working hard to get to this buoy first. She's been knee paddling this entire stretch. She'll probably go down to her belly. Yep, she did right there to get prepared for this turn. And
turn a tricky one.
It is a tricky one, so she's going to use as much muscle as she can to get around this. It's so hard to turn those boards, and she wants to get into that bump as quick as she can. You can see her really working hard. She did get around that. She's got a few board lengths ahead, so all of these ladies are going to make the best, quickest turn as they possibly can.
Going into buoy number 2, Bo.
Yeah, no, going into buoy number 2, we see Eureka there out in front, but I really liked her line going into that first buoy. She went really wide, so she had a bit of an angle to turn around a lot quicker. We saw Elise Doughty going from France, Judith Verges there, cutting it little fine going in very close to that inside line and having to draw quite a wide turn as we see Eureka there stepping off the board.
Looks like Verges just overtook for second place on that inside. She'll bail off the board, rip it around that Volkswagen buoy. Oh, Elise almost loses her board. Tries to grab for the handle there. Could have been a huge mistake, but she will lose a board length to the Spaniard coming out of buoy number 2, Bo.
And looks like Italy has made some ground over Team Puerto Rico. So we have Cornelia Regatta, who's stacked up a lot of medals. She's really quick, so she's going to be hunting down for one of those top 3 spots.
Starting to stretch it out just a little bit going into this far outside turn as they turn for home for the final anchor leg. This is the medal round, ladies and gentlemen, in the team relay. There it is right now. Gold, silver, bronze, and copper laid out for you. There is a look at the anchor leg for Team Japan.
Mr. Never Give Up, Rai Taguchi.
The ballistic Rai, the ballistic Taguchi is what we're going to call him. As he comes around, he's ready to go. And Candace, if you're on the anchor leg right now, you see your team in front by a couple board lengths. A little bit of nerves, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're Rai Taguchi, like I said, Mr. Never Give Up, like you said yesterday, giving him the front position is pretty dangerous, and she's done her work for her team. There she is, really working hard to get a nice little bump there, utilizing all of the water to her ability. She knows that whoever's behind her is probably doing the same thing, so you want to take advantage of everything that the sea gives you.
And you got to give her credit, Bo. I mean, she's got about a 4 board length lead over the gold medalist from yesterday.
That's right, but also I think you got to give credit to Judith Verges from Spain as well. She's overtaken Elise Doughty from France to catch up. It's going to be a real tough battle, I think, going into this, because we saw It happened opposite in the semifinals. We saw Spain in front of Japan, but now Japan, right to Gucci, hitting the water.
In a
He's not
surf
backing out.
stance. In a surf stance, just digging like he's paddling a canoe, Candace.
Yeah, so that's a really powerful sprint stance. You get a lot of leverage. Whoever's chasing him down,
Well.
Team Spain being chased down, he is also in a bit of a staggered stance, but I think we're gonna see Rai doing sprints and distance, right? He's doing everything at these games, so that was a nice little preview of what we're gonna see from him in the sprints, but he knows that he's being hunted down, and he does not want to give up anything for his team.
His cadence has not dropped off one bit, Bo, as I don't even know what his stroke rate is right now, but that starboard is just powering through the choppy waves here in Copenhagen, Denmark, looking for that gold medal. That gold medal might make a change in the situation when we look at the team standings, especially with the current fallout right now. France in second, Italy in now in that fourth place spot. My apologies, France in third. And then you have Italy on that copper medal position coming into the last buoy turn. Rai Taguchi looking strong.
Yeah, he's looking very strong today. It's going to be very hard for the other competitors to catch him. I think Manuel's doing a very good job, though, to getting up there. I think we've got Riccardo Rossi as well from Italy, really trying to push hard to catch up.
Yeah, that third and fourth spot is where we're going to pay attention right now. That is Riccardo Rossi from Italy battling it out right now with the Spaniard Manuel Huela. So they're fighting out for that bronze and copper medal. Taguchi around that outside buoy on his way for home, Candace. And this is where he's going to just hit it. He's going to hit it.
Yeah, he's been hitting it hard this whole time. But you know who's going ballistic on the beach? Suzuki-san. Suzuki's going crazy. I'm sure he's so excited. I'm really excited for the Japanese team to take this gold medal.
And he's extending his lead even further. So Taguchi with about a 9-board lane lead coming into the beach in the medal round for the team relay. Just 10 meters. He'll grab the Japanese flag. Huge smile as he gets the handoff from Suzuki-san and comes around. Is Team Japan with the gold medal.
Wow, and he said he wanted to win 4 gold medals, I think, at these games.
He's got 2.
He's 2 for 2, so it's a team effort. So congratulations to them. Team Spain, they look really excited to take the silver. That's going to be very valuable for them in the team standings.
Yeah, and coming across will be France, so a little bit of distance between Japan and France in the point situation. We'll be tabulating that up. And then coming across with that copper medal will be Team Italy. And, Italy, this is a great finish for them. I mean, with Cornelia Regatta yesterday, Italy gathered up some hardware here at this ISA World Championship.
Yeah, they've got strong athletes in all disciplines, so they have a really deep team. They continue to get better and better every year.
And there comes
Campbell
the youngster from North Carolina. North Carolina, is it?
Yeah.
North Carolina, coming across the finish line for Team USA. Young man, going to be competing for many years to come. Puerto Rico coming across in 6th. And there it is, Team England 1 minute behind. But there it is. It was all Team Japan taking home another gold medal at this World Championship. Bo, summarize it for us, buddy.
I think just getting off to that quick start, So Nomura really fast on that prone paddleboard, taking that lead very, very early, made it easier for Rika Okawaki to get ahead as well, and then moving into Eureka and then right to finish. I think that Team Japan, in the years to come, they're just going to get better and better.
They just don't fall off. I would love to see their training techniques. I mean, Candace, you've seen multiple. It seems like Rai, and then you look at Shrimpy. They all have a very similar technique.
They have an incredible work ethic, I think, and so that's going to pay off, right? I mean, all of these athletes do. All of these athletes are very disciplined. And here we have our recap.
Yeah, take us through the start here. Lined up, nice fair start, but breaking out in that inside line, Bo. He went hard. He
certainly did, yeah. So Nomura, but also Max Torres got a great start, but he fell back a little bit here. So was just so fast off the line. And then France right behind him, Baptiste. So he had a nice start as well. You can see they're creating a bit of space there between France and Spain. So Carlos running the buoy here.
I liked So's start line position as well. He wasn't all the way off to the right, so he was a little more in the middle. Got to utilize a little bit of that north wind that was coming through.
Always strategic. Here comes So around. You see a lot of speed through the chicane. Makes the tag to the young lady, Rika Okanaki from Japan.
Yeah, Rika put in a great performance here. She stayed out in front for quite a long time. There was a good battle going on between Puerto Rico and Spain in here, though. Mara Carmen and Alba as well. They were fighting it for that 3rd and 4th spot.
Mary Carmen was trying to hang in there, but she'd get close and then fall off, get close, fall off. That last buoy turn, she lost a little bit of time, but it was all Japan coming through the chicane on the third leg, makes the